Well, it was just a conversation that Kevin Feige had with me, and who's the head of the MCU, and it was out of left field doing TV for Marvel. I was kind of mortified to have these characters on a television as opposed to a big screen because they kind of feel like they belong there. And I think it was really when he just explained to me that we were going to explore Wanda's trauma through her need to hold on to the nostalgia of these sitcoms from her childhood. It already felt kind of Twilight Zone-y for me. And so I was excited by that. And I felt like if, you know, we could fail swinging big, or we could just swing big and be like an awkward cousin to the MCU. And it ended up being one of the most like creative and rewarding experiences we had. We all were just like, we were just such fools every day. And that was so freeing, and really felt like such an ensemble actor troupe every single day. And it really felt great. It was first mortifying to think that our first day of work was going to be at a live taping. And our first episode was a live taping in front of a live audience. And that was our introduction to shooting the entire show. So that felt terrifying. But I mean, it's like an actor's dream, right? Like as many like given circumstances that can be changed, like the voice, your body, the way you move, your manners, and then you got to switch them like often. Like it was just playtime of her coping mechanism of this show. And we get to play with how conscious she is of controlling the situation in order to like keep the lid on it, and to keep the thing that she wants so badly, which is a family nucleus, which we've watched her through the movies lose. She started off without her parents, and then her brother died, and then she's displaced in the States with these people, the Avengers, not really knowing whether or not she wants to use the abilities that she has. And this is a show that's all about her inner trauma that she's been not able to process. And through these sitcoms, she's holding on to some sort of comfort. And every episode, like in the first episode in the 50s, when things start to crack, she's not aware of what's cracking or why. In the 60s, she starts to figure it out. In the 70s, she becomes completely in control and decides that she's going to keep this together because she doesn't want anything to ruin the family that she has now built, because it's the one thing that she wants. And so, it was a clever way of exploring someone's trauma, almost like palatable for, I think, an audience. And I think that was what was most fun for me in the show, was always figuring out how to tread the line of all the layers that she's trying to hold on to. And when they slip, when does she show that she's aware of the world she's created, and when does she decide to put the curtains back over it? And so that's what was fun as an actor, I think, to me, was to kind of find that every episode, what that tool is, and how it unravels by the end of it. Horrible question to ask to me. I would say, oh God, just anything with Catherine Hahn, and focus on her, because I can't think about myself. Just like when she has a song and there's a montage, and where she's sharing with the audience that she's been, hiding in this world all along. And what episode is it? Episode 7? I think it's episode 7. Just watch Catherine Hahn.
And I would say all the opening credits that they created for all these different little
fabulous. Those are very fun.
Elizabeth, I want to start with you because again, it's the
I had no choice. I'm kidding.